welcome to our daytime news report. Our first section this morning focuses on the current situation in Israel and Palestine. Here's what we know so far. Let's go with you, Maxi.
Yes, Frasenko, that is right. The conflict between Israel and Palestine has escalated with Israel launching attacks on Gaza by air and land, resulting in the destruction of many buildings, including apartments and refugee camps. More than half of the 2.3 million inhabitants of Gaza has fled their homes, seeking refuges over schools and hospitals run by the United Nations. The conflict has resulted in a high number of casualties on both sides, with over 205,000 Palestinians and over 104,000 Israel deaths. Urgency to address the Israel-Palestine situation is evident, with negotiations ongoing of fundamental issues such as the situation of Jerusalem, the border of the Palestinian state, the future of Jewish settlements, and the right of return for Palestinian refugees. Oh, and we also got an interview with an immigrant from Palestine who lives in Argentina. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Can you share your perspective of the current situation in Israel and Palestine? Give your Palestinian background and experience living in Argentina.
Thank you for having me. The situation in Israel and Palestine is deeply concerning. The recent escalation of violence has resulted in significant loss of life and widespread displacement, particularly in Gaza. The impact of the conflict is felt not only in the region, but also by Palestinians living in diaspora, including those of here in Argentina.
And how do you think the international community can contribute the resolution of the conflict?
I believe that international pressure and diplomatic efforts are crucial in urging both sides to engage in meaningful dialogue and work towards a peaceful resolution. It's important for the global community to advocate for the protection of civilians and to support initiatives that promote understanding and reconciliation.
Okay. And what are your thoughts of the Russian negotiation and peace talks between Israel and Palestinian representatives?
While any efforts towards negotiations are positive, it's essential that these discussions address the fundamental issues at the heart of the conflict, including the status of Jerusalem, the borders of a Palestinian state, the future of Jewish settlements, and the right of return for Palestinian refugees. It's my hope that these talks lead to tangible progress and a sustainable peace agreement.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing your insights and experience with us. We appreciate your perspective on this complex and changing situation.
Thank you for the opportunity to discuss this critical issue. It's important for the voices of Palestinians and those impacted by the conflict to be heard as we strive for a peaceful and just resolutions. Bye.
Bye.
The situation in Israel and Palestine remains dire, with widespread displacement and loss of life. The international community is urging both sides to engage in dialogue and work towards a peaceful resolution. We will continue to monitor the situation and bring you updates as they become available. Now, in sports, our second section is the final of the 2023 Copa Libertadores between Boca Juniors and Fluminense. Here's what we know so far. Let's go with you, Joaquin.
The match was played on November 4 of 2023 on the Macarena Stadium in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Fluminense defeat Boca Juniors 2-1 after extra time to win their first title in his history. The match was a monumental clash of styles, Boca playing a defensively stout game, while Fluminense dazzled with glitz and glamour up front with striker Germán Cano leading the competition with 30 goals. The match was tense, with both sides having many chances to score, but Fluminense ultimately capitalized on their opportunities to secure the win. Boca Juniors played a good game, but unfortunately, their coach Jorge Almiron resigned the day after the match.
The final of the 2023 Copa Libertadores was a history match, with Fluminense winning their first title of the tournament. Thanks for watching. That's all for Spoke Session. And in our last section, in our country, we will show a robbery that recently occurred in the square against a young man. Let's go with you, Juan.
That's right, Fran. This November 10, Joaquin Papa, a 17-year-old student at the Sacred Heart School, was assaulted by a person dressed as a ninja. We can see these images from a security camera in the plaza. To have more information about what happened, we got an interview with the assaulted person. Here we show you the interview. Good afternoon. Can you tell us what happened?
Yes, I was calm in the town square with my cell phone, and suddenly someone dressed as a ninja threatened me with a branch and stole some of my things.
And what did he steal from you?
Both my cell phone and my backpack.
You must have been very scared, don't you?
Yes, it was terrible. I felt very afraid and I never been robbed before.
They haven't found him yet, right?
No, he's still free and he has my things.
Anything else you might want to say?
I hope the police find that ninja and give me my things back.
Thank you very much.
Yes, to be honest, I don't know why he was dressed as a ninja, but this shows how little security there is in the city, since it wasn't the first time it happened. This man attacked different people in the square and cases have been reported, but not it came to nothing because the guy disappears as soon as possible and there aren't many photos, just the next one. We hope that this subject is found as soon as possible and this ends. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and we will continue to bring you more news. See you tomorrow.